everybody, welcome back to theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Again, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, whether it's YouTube or the blog. It means a lot to me, thank you very much. And here's how this works. So you send me a question, either by email, dan@theclinicaltrialsguru.com, or find me on every social network you can think of, and I do mean every, okay? Except I'm married, so I'm not on Tinder, and I'm not on those other weird type of social networks, but the big ones: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, Cyberdust, even Pinterest, although I have to step up my game there a little bit. I'm still trying to figure out how to use that for clinical research. But anyways, I keep your questions anonymous. So here's one. It says, "Hey Dan, thanks for the videos. They are great. Thank you. I had another idea for a video that just came across. I just came across this dilemma. If I wanted to apply for a position in a CRO and come across them on LinkedIn, would you recommend I contact them through that? Not to be too intruding, but to have my name associated. Would that increase my chances of getting hired? What techniques would you recommend we use in social networking aspect in getting our chances of getting hired?" Interesting question. I think different people may respond differently to this. So obviously, if you find somebody who really likes that and who would appreciate that, then your chances are very much improved, greatly improved, if you use this strategy of reaching out to them on LinkedIn. I don't recommend you do this on Facebook if it's for a job. That's just a little creepy. Twitter would be good too if you want to engage with them on Twitter, just see what they're talking about. And then you can maybe bring that up to them in the interview and say, "Hey, I'm the one who's been interacting with you on Twitter. I just thought it was interesting what you were saying, and I wanted to share my thoughts on that." But I think LinkedIn is appropriate. You may find some people who are turned off by that, so it really depends. Try to get a good feel for the company and the culture there, and then try to see if that person, because I'm assuming you have a person in mind, if they're on LinkedIn, if they also have a Twitter or a Pinterest or an Instagram, a Facebook, and then see if they're kind of like a more of a stiff personality, or if they seem like they like to interact and share and have fun. So look in their Twitter streams for a lot of @replies to other people. Same thing on Instagram if they're sharing things that are not necessarily related to work. That may be another way for you to interact. But I think on LinkedIn it's fine. You do run the risk of them not liking it and being turned off by it. But then, will they actually remember that by the time you have your interview? Maybe not. Maybe they won't put two and two together and know that that's you. So be smart about it. I know that's probably not the answer you want, but that's what I would do. But LinkedIn's definitely the appropriate place, the most appropriate place to reach out to someone that you're about to get hired by. And if you know the person who's going to be interviewing you, it'd be nice to maybe at least look at them on LinkedIn. And they're probably expecting that already, so you don't have to worry about them knowing that you viewed their profile. So go ahead and make them a connection. Probably won't guarantee that you're going to get the job, but at least it gives mind share of you in their brain. And it could be the new form of a cover letter, your dialogue with them in social media. So think about that, and think about the idea of a application process. So it's kind of like LinkedIn is kind of replacing the resume. In our industry, it hasn't replaced it, but I look at people's LinkedIn profiles if I'm about to hire someone. I think it's easier for me to do that as opposed to looking at a resume. It's more exciting, it's more interesting. So I think in a way LinkedIn has replaced the resume a little, and so it'd be interesting to see how this interaction you have with these people who are going to be interviewing you for jobs are going to replace the cover letter, because the purpose of a cover letter is for the person who's about to hire you or about to interview you to get to know you a little better and maybe bring up some topics to discuss during the interview. So it's really interesting to watch this play out in social media. So hopefully this helps you. Let me know if it doesn't. Dan@theclinicaltrialsguru.com, and thanks for watching.